I've tried to refilm this video so many times, so I really hope y'all like it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a video
for all my middle schoolers out there.
And that video is mistakes people make while in middle school or before they go into middle school. And I'm going into 8th grade this year. I feel like I would have done middle school way different. So I'm gonna try to help y'all have the best middle school experience you can. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. The first mistake that people make is they are not organized. And by organized, I mean by your locker. People just throw stuff in their locker and slam the door and go to their next class and do that for every single class. I would not recommend that at all because number one, when people walk by your locker, they're gonna look at you like you're crazy because they're gonna be like, why doesn't he or she clean her locker? And number two, it's just not a good way to live your middle school life, your locker being super messy. I personally never, well, sometimes my locker would get very not clean at all, but I tried to keep my locker very organized. So a tip I have for that is getting an egg crate. This is what an egg crate looks like. And if you put this in your locker, it serves as kind of like a shelf. So what I do is I put all my books inside my egg crate, and then any extras I can put it anywhere else in my locker. But I would recommend getting that. And I also got boards to go in my locker. So what I did is I just went to Home Depot and asked them to cut out some little like squares of wood, and I put duct tape on them, and it made them look super cute, and put them in my locker on top of my egg crate, and then put it on the bottom of my locker because sometimes the lockers at my school dip and they're just not, they're ghetto. They're ghetto, okay? Like the bottom of them are dented and stuff. So I put a board at the bottom, and then I put my egg crate and then a board on top of the egg crate, and it kind of was like shelves, and it really helps me stay organized and my locker stay clean. Another way to keep your locker clean is not leaving food in there. A bunch of people leave food in their lockers and it's disgusting. Like this one boy in my class left milk in his locker. First of all, why would you leave milk in your locker? That is literally disgusting. And when he took it out, the whole like row of lockers smelled disgusting, and everybody knew it was him. So don't leave food in your locker. Don't leave drinks or anything that's gonna smell in your locker, because then it's gonna smell up everyone else's locker and it's gonna be disgusting and everyone's gonna be mad at you. So don't do that. The second mistake a bunch of people make is stressing about being in classes with your friends. I personally did make this mistake on my first year of middle school. A bunch of people wanted to be in this one teacher's class, and I did too. But obviously not everyone in the whole grade is gonna be in that class. So I got in a different teacher's class, and I was super sad about it. I'm pretty sure I actually cried, which is really dumb. Don't do that. But I was only in 6th grade, so I was a little, not the brightest. Anyway, I was stressing out the day that I found out my classes, and I was super sad. But I went to dance that night and found out one of my best friends was in my class. So don't stress out about your friends being in your class. Number one, if they're your real friends, then y'all will stay in touch. Y'all will talk at lunch, any breaks. Y'all may have lockers next to each other or something, so don't stress about that. And y'all will find ways to talk to each other. So that's something that I wouldn't stress on. The third mistake a lot of people make is worrying about grades. Now, I'm not telling you to not study and not care about your grades at all, because you still want to develop your study skills in middle school so that once you get into high school it's easier. And I know I sound like a teacher and every single person says this, but it's true. But you also don't want to stress too much over your grades, because think about it. When you're going to college and you're applying to colleges and colleges are looking at you, no college is going to go to your middle school grades to see what your grades were. And if your middle school grades are bad, no college is gonna be like, oh, we're not accepting them into our college because their 6th grade grades were horrible. Like no college is gonna care. So don't stress too much, but I still think that you should study and should try your best, but if you get a bad grade, don't get too stressed over it. I know people who literally like got an 80 on a test and start like crying. Like, chill. That's so annoying. I cannot when people do that. So just try your best, but don't overstress. And I know that can be hard to find a happy medium, but you got this. Number 4, people get caught up in drama. And drama in middle school, it's number 1, it's pointless. Number 2, it's dumb. And it's horrible. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've never been in drama before. Everyone has. It's just a part of middle school and it's a part of growing up. So you're gonna get in drama. It's just how it works, but it's how you deal with it. Number 1, if it doesn't concern you, don't get involved. Just be the neutral person. If somebody asks you how you feel about it, just say, I'm not trying to get involved. You don't have to feel obligated to be in the drama because everyone else is. Like, please just try to stay as unproblematic as you can. The second way to stop getting in drama is be nice to everyone because you don't know what they're going through. They could be going through a really hard time, a really hard period in their life, and being rude to them is just gonna add on to it. So be nice to everyone. I know that can be so hard, especially for me. Sometimes I just want to lash out on people, but when you think about it, that's not gonna help the situation at all. It's just gonna make it worse for you and the other person, and you never know what they're going through, so try to be nice to everyone. Another mistake people make is trying to please everyone. I make this mistake all the time. Trying to please everyone, trying to like have everyone like you, and to be honest, I know this is the hard truth, but not everyone's gonna like you. Not everyone is going to get along with you, and that's just how life is. Like, honestly, I know not everyone likes me, and it gets kind of sad at times, and I take it to heart, but you just can't take it to heart. Honestly, some people hate out of their own hurt, and some people just don't mix together, and you can't get sad when you and another person don't mix together. If you surround yourself with enough good people, then it'll cancel out the people who you don't get along with and who you don't surround yourself with. Number 6, I know a lot of people make this mistake, not meeting/making new friends with new people. A lot of people, if you've been to like the school since you were younger, like for me, I've been to my same school since I was in 1st grade. People like don't like to meet the new people or make them welcome, and that's like so annoying to me. Like, if there's a new person, they could be literally your best friend, and if you don't try to get to know them at all, then that's honestly just rude. Like, just get to know them, talk to them. Even you don't have to be best friends with them, but just say like hey or something, make them feel welcome. You don't have to get rid of your old friends to meet new ones. I think people think, oh, like if I go talk to them, then my other friends are gonna hate me. Like, number 1, if they hate you, they're not good friends and they're fake. And if they see you talking to the new person, then they may go too, and then it just makes a better group. Okay, the next one I have is boys. And this is a huge mistake. Oh, okay. Having a boyfriend in, I don't know, middle school is just a little bit dumb to me, and it's just kind of weird. Like, just to me, having a boyfriend that young of an age is just kind of pointless. And don't get me wrong, there are definitely exceptions to the rule. There are some boys that have matured, and that, you know, I've heard stories from couples that started dating in like 8th grade and they're married now, and like that can happen, but it also cannot happen, and it can turn out really bad. I know a lot of people that date in middle school break up, and it's super awkward. So I don't know, I just wouldn't recommend it, but you do you. Another thing with like dating in middle school and stuff, most middle school boys can't take care of themselves. So if they can't take care of themselves, how are they gonna take care of you? Like, that just doesn't make sense why you would date in middle school. 8th grade maybe, but if you're freaking in 6th grade dating, it just doesn't, I don't think that's a very good idea. You can do it if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I felt like I needed to clear things up because I didn't want to send the wrong message out. I'm just saying that for me, dating isn't the best thing in middle school. I'm not telling you what to do because one of my friends is dating and she's in middle school and she's like one of my best friends and their relationship is super like not what I was talking about in this video. I'm just saying this is how things can happen. So, yeah, just wanted to put that out there.
The last tip or mistake that people make in middle school is they don't go to like football games and they don't have school spirit. You will literally make your best memories at football games and at basketball games. I would totally recommend going to them, especially if you're new to the school. I recommend going to a game because you make your best memories there and everybody has so much fun. And like doing the themes that they have and stuff, I think that's amazing. I would just recommend going because it's super fun and everybody has a good time. I don't know, it's just a good way to get into the school spirit and get to know a lot of people because everyone goes to the games, especially like the first game and like homecoming. A lot of people go to those games, so I recommend going if you're trying to get more involved in your school. And you will get so much closer to people that you hang out with more, and another way to hang out with them is going to the games. So yeah, I'd recommend going to the games if you want to get closer. So that was this video. I hope that it actually helped you out and I hope that you found some tips and some mistakes not to make when you're going into middle school or your next year of middle school. I still have one more year and then I'm done. Thank God. Make it the best experience ever because it is what you make it, and so I hope that this helped you. If you liked this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, babes.